Welcome back, you chip collectors, to another exciting day of Let's Play Megaman Battlenetwork number 1. Last time we left off, we were dragging our feet through the lightning dungeon from Lord Von Bolt, or whatever his name is, Count Bolt, Count Von Electricity lights up on my clothing's in the dark Bolt. Interestingly enough, I don't really know if Lan or Chod or anybody ever directly encountered Count Bolt. We did run into his Navy Elec Man, and thank goodness we're putting that dungeon far, far behind us. Your dad is never home. I wonder what he's working on that could keep him. I'm sure glad I have you to help me keep the house. Yeah, no kidding. At this point, Lan might as well be married to his mother because Dad sure isn't around. Something smells good. Mom loves... okay, we're not getting anything new on these descriptions. I don't know, what are we supposed to do today? What should we do about Chod? Want to go to the Psi Lab. Alright. Didn't Chod... Alright, Dad told us to go cheer up Chod. That girl, yeah, sure knows a lot about pets, but her stories about the Undernet are the best. Whoa! The Undernet? Now this is interesting. The Undernet will become a very big part of, kind of the Battle Network lore. It's sort of... I mean, if you had a real-world equivalent, it's kind of where you would go to, like, torrent things. That kind of stuff. If you might be too old for it, but back in the day of like LimeWire or Napster or that kind of stuff, that's where the Undernet is. It's a little weird that Yai knows so much about the Undernet. We already knew she knew a lot about pets due to the fact that she tried to tell us non-stop about them for the first like 2 main events of the game. However, her knowing about the Undernet is a little suspect. Lan, have you heard of the Undernet? She just comes out and says it. Well, we have. I have. I'm sure you have too, but we'll pretend that we have not, just to get the story on it. It's an underground network. Access is only for criminals. There's no control and it's full of strong viruses, but there are some chips that you can only get there. I'll bet that you can access the www server from there. Yeah, probably. We'll tell her yes. You know everything. No. Okay, she just says the same thing. What if we say yes twice? Never mind then. Just totally dejected. Get out of my house, Lan. Alright, let's see if Higsby updated his chip shop here. Buster Sword. What the heck's a Buster Sword? 1 turn use of the sword with the B button. Wow. That's kind of neat. I mean, I don't think it's good. Oh, did we buy it? Oh, no, we just canceled. No, go back. Higsby, take us back to your sweet, sweet haven. You can't... I'm trying to jump multiple sets of chips down by pushing over or L or an R. It's not working. So yeah, I think that does just exactly what it says. I mean, your B now becomes a sword, which could be devastating in the right circumstances and kind of mediocre in probably every other circumstance. It's certainly a card that would need the setup of, you know, your area grabs, your steals. You'd also want to make sure that you had a lot of them, probably at least 5. Because otherwise, if you don't draw them with any consistency, then your area grabs are just, well, impotent. Now, Fighter Sword, what is this? Oh, okay, this is actually Hero Sword. Or at least... Am I getting that wrong? I've been calling it Hero Sword. Is there some fan out there who's been going mad because I've been calling it Hero Sword? To be fair, it has been quite some time. There's a sword later on that strikes... in a 2x6 panel, and I believe that's Cust Sword. I thought Hero Sword was the one that strikes 3 panels deep, and in this one, this is apparently called Fighter Sword. Which we certainly want, if we're going to build that sword deck eventually. These are S's, these are very good letters. It drives me nuts that Higsby sells steel L's. Now just... Higsby, buddy, we need steel S's. I mean, that's really the big thing that's holding us back. If we could put in a bunch of steel S's, I would be all over this Fighter Sword. As it stands now, I want to save that money because we know that there are other armors out there, And armors are a little more of a pain in the butt to get to, or the people who sell them are a little more of a pain in the butt to get to than Higsby's shop. I don't want to be caught in front of a merchant with no money while we're on the internet, especially if this is the chapter where we're going to go visit the Undernet. I totally forgot that the Undernet even existed in Battle Network 1. My mama told me that the war is about to start. I'm scared. Wah wah. I heard the WWW has all of the strongest programs. What can we do? Shiver. Well, ma'am, technically programs are different from chips, so as long as we have the right chips, we don't have to worry about the programs, right? Oh no! Oh no! My money is gone from the bank! I'm sure that the thief came in via the internet! You can access my bank account via the net near the metro line. I think that it should still be close by. Oh, what will I do? What will I do? Well, standing there complaining about it isn't going to help, is it? Now, of course, we're going to go here and find out, well, who stole this guy's money. Said he accessed it near the metro line, but I don't see any... There's nothing to jack into around here. Somebody stole a part of the metro line. What? Stole a part of the metro line tracks? How is that even possible? Now, why would anyone do something like that? That's a good question. What would they gain from it? I make new friends by collecting chips. Right now, I'm looking for the chip Hammer M. Okay, well, we don't have it, or you're not giving us the option to give it to you. Do we have any hammers? I know that the merchant in the starting area sells hammers. I don't think we bought one, though. Mostly because we had no need for one. Alright, we'll just kind of keep her in the back of our head. Maybe we'll have to come back there later. Thank you for using the ACDC Metroline station. Alright, did you steal this guy's money? Can we jack into you? No? Alright, wasn't you. Jack into the trash can? No. Almost certain there's nothing to jack into down here. Leon, have you ever been to the Scilab? Yes, child. We've been multiple times. I wonder if they're making any progress on the WWW problem. I don't know. Probably, kid. Oh, you again. Ask me where we are. Ask him. This is ACDC now. See, I'm still not senile. This guy is so excited. Alright, let's see if Mile has anything interesting going on. Oh, there she is. I know that I'm not helping you directly, but I'm cheering for you from the sidelines. Good luck. Oh, Mile, you deserve better writing. Alright, well, I guess we could go visit Dex. Still looking for new chips. No one is home. Hey Dex, what's up? Lan, why do you look so much older lately? No, we don't want to find you. You don't suppose the guy got... I mean, Dex's house is near the metro line. You don't think there's something in Dex's house we need to jack into, do you? No, that would be silly. Net battling is now more than just a hobby. It's become an important skill just to live. In the future, guys, playing video games will be what allows you to live. I guess we could go to the government complex. I'm gonna go down to Dentown and see if Miyu is willing to fight again. It's easy to forget about the war when you're shopping. Relatable. Still looking for that thing that guy jacked into. This is Dentown Station, city that never sleeps. This is thank you, random person, for telling us that this is block 3. I don't know, guys. The guy who lost his money, it's got to be around here somewhere, right? Ever since that accident, it takes some nerve to get on the bus. Oh wow, dude. Dude, I almost heard the most amazing rumor, dig? But, like, I gotta have some chips to, like, try it out. So, like, dude, could you score me a shotgun K, crossgun K, spreader K, and a mega cannon K? If you do, I'll, like, give you this recovery 3300C, okay? Help me out, dude. I really need the stuff. No way. Oh, wow. Total bummer, dude. What does she want? Shotgun K, which we have. Crossgun K, definitely have it. Spreader K, we don't have Spreader K. We have a Mega Cannon K is a little bit of a weird one. Yeah, we don't have that either. Sorry, kid. There sure are a lot of cars in downtown. Cars are how people get around, kid. This is Central Dentown, the center of Den City. So glad there's an NPC willing to just tell us where we are at every turn. When's the last time that's ever happened to you? You know, have you ever just been walking down the street and somebody, you just kind of met eye contact with somebody and they were like, this is, you know, Monroe City or something. If the end game comes about, it will ruin our electronics. How will people live without their pets? Okay, I hate these crosswalks. I decided not to get my driver's license. Who needs one if the world is about to come to an end? I like your style. The underground passage makes it easy to cross the street, but they're very tiring for us older folk. You know what's tiring? Hearing the same dialogue from you, old lady. After a while, you'll know what block you're in just by looking at the scenery. Same with you, little girl. That navy you have, its spirit shines far brighter than that of any other I've seen. The light, it's almost like... Yeah. Let the feast of souls begin and whatnot. So we'll give Skullman another run for his money here. We don't have anything, like, particularly suited to fight against him, but do you really need something specific to fight against Skullman? He's really just most of his trouble. Yeah, when he does that. It's annoying that he... Okay, seriously? To this day, I still have not determined how those darn tomahawk things he summons work. Okay, so he seems to summon them maybe in the front rows? Oh, gosh. I hate you, Skullman. So much. Oh, we're dead. Checkmate. There was nowhere for us to go. Remember that your body is but a shell. Thanks, Miyu. You're not creepy at all or anything. Okay, let's give this another try. We gotta remember that the tomahawks spawn in the front two squares. So we'll just stay away from those squares, and we'll try to keep a charged buster shot ready, just to take them out the moment they spawn in. Now we just have to make sure not to get pincered again, like we did last time. Oh, like that. It is a bit chest... Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. I'm bad. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I guess we just hit him with two Dino Waves and win. After walking into both tomahawks. Hey! Look at that. Skullman S. Your spirits have beaten me again. Will she find us again? Oh, she will. Okay, so we have our V3 potential chip acquisition from Skullman. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this fast enough. 800 HP is quite a bit, plus we have to waste our charge shots on those tomahawks when they come into play. I just don't think we can do it in under 30 seconds. 30 seconds, it's like at max it's like two rotations of the cuss gauge. So we would need to somehow draw 8 Dino Waves in just 3 hands. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't even think we have 8 Dino Waves in the deck. So we'll just fight Skullman this one more time, and then we'll leave. We won't bother farming him for chips. Not until we improve the damage output of our deck a bit more. Not sure why I used a Dino Wave on that Tomahawk, but whatever. Yeah, this is going to be about 40, 50 seconds, somewhere between there. 45 seconds, maybe. I'm going to say 50. Oh, why did I do that? He's going to flash. There we go. Got Mike back. Sorry about that. Had to have a talk with my better half. Or rather, she had to have a talk with me. Right. We had just whiffed the Dino Wave on Skullman and probably looking at a pretty bad virus busting grade. Maybe this Dino Wave will hit, maybe it'll miss. Alright, good. Finally. We're out of here. No need to... Oh, well, 7 isn't terrible. Skullman V2? Okay, better than I thought. Spirits have beaten me again. What's Skullman even do? Holy damage! Big skull attack on one enemy. Well, there's your reason for that massive, massive amount of damage. Guys, look at that. That's an S. That would be very, very handy to have in a sword deck. 180 damage. Criminy. You know, Skullman's own Navi chip wouldn't be that bad at farming Skullman. I kind of want to do it now. Can we build... No. Wait, we'll hold off. We'll hold off on that for just a second until we get more S's. Then we'll definitely do that. Where's mommy? This kid is lost again? Come on, man. Alright, well, there's no reason to be in this part of the Den City. I don't even think there's anything over here. This is block... Yeah, thanks, kid. I don't need people to constantly tell me what block we're in. I get scared just thinking about another accident. I can't even cross the road! Oh, no. I wonder which is safer, manual driving or autopilot driving. Well, just look at the statistics. I'm sure that would give him the answer. There's got to be someone out there, some company or some data crunching business that has those numbers. Okay, so we could go to the government complex. It really bothers me that we didn't find the money that guy dropped. I'm gonna go jack into Dex's stuff and see if maybe that is where this guy lost his money. We're gonna start with his computer. We'll check his homepage. And then from there, we'll move on to the GameCube. No, it doesn't make sense. GameCube in the real world can't connect to the internet, but you never know in Battlenetwork's logic what kind of shenanigans might happen. My soul. Slowly dying every time we fight these old monsters over and over again. You know, sub-chips aren't a thing in this game, are they? So the chances of us being able to purchase a sneak run are pretty much zero. Oh well. We do have Woodman, right? That's something. So I think that's the other reason I'm not super fond of the idea of farming for Skullman right now. I couldn't decode the data. I don't get that. Anyway, is primarily Woodman is still better in random battles. One Skullman isn't going to be able to wipe a board clean of 3 viruses, whereas one Woodman will. Of course, in this situation, either Navi would work. Now, Skullman would definitely be a better chip for boss farming. Like, we could get... So, what it was, the damage was 150 for V1, 180 for V2. We can surmise that V3 would deal 210. So 210 is outrageous. At least at this part of the game, it's pretty outrageous, and truly. And okay, is there anything else we can jack into? No. Alright, so I'm just crazy. Dex didn't steal this guy's money. But with 5 chips that deal 210 in our deck, we could easily farm Number Man. Not that we really need Number Man, I just kind of like to have a full set of every available chip. So we got mail here. Battle ML mailing list. Aura virus. Okay, so the Aura virus, the life virus, I should say, I think is what Wily is. It's his master plan in this one. It's kind of dumb. Like, you'd expect Wily to have some kind of, like, I don't know, ultra fighting robot from the year 20X, but no, in the future, he just has this really lame idea to build an Aura chip that, like, yeah, sorry, I'm giving away, like, the entire plot, but, Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. You probably don't know what the plot is, but like that's why he's collecting all of these elemental super programs, and these auras match the auras of the elemental super programs, and you get the chips for them, like aqua aura, fire aura, lightning aura, and wood aura. And so that's what this is talking about here. Is the individual aura chips supposedly come together to make the life aura, which is a 200 HP recurring aura that blocks, well, anything, and will not be broken until you deal 200 damage or higher. It's pretty rough chip to fight against. I ran into a virus with some kind of aura the other day. Damage less than the number it displays doesn't hurt it. It looks like you need real high-powered chips for this guy. When it attacks, part of it comes outside the aura. Now, this is something that isn't true when you use these chips, or like when a boss uses these chips, is part of them will never leave the aura. It's a gimmick that they gave the viruses so that you can actually fight against them. Otherwise, you're just kind of stuck. Maybe aiming for that with a buster would work. Everybody watch out and good luck. They're telling us that because we're going to be going to the Undernet soon, I imagine, and the Undernet is where those kinds of viruses love to live. This is the Metro Line. I'm learning opera. Oh, he's singing. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look here. Whoa, another crisis? Good luck, Captain. Captain? No Captain. Dr. Hikari is one of the best researchers I've ever known. Bad things keep happening around here. So we could try and go fight Maya, or Masa. I don't know why I keep calling him Maya. We don't need to fight Sal anymore. Is that her name? Why do I keep forgetting? Sal, yeah. But we don't have very many electric chips, so we're going to take a pass on fighting Sharkman. Well, that was a party, that was. Our customers are becoming more and more worried. We need to do something about the WWW fast. You'll trade that howitzer. No, I don't have it yet, guy. This is the Waterworks information desk. The water pump has been fixed. Even with the crisis over, they still make us wait. This cola tastes really bad, but I keep drinking it. Yuck. One more. What? Welcome to the Waterworks. Water is our life. I could say the same thing about energy drinks like 10 years ago. Chod? He went to Dentown. He said that he heard a WWW member is there. His job? Well, he's supposed to find the WWW's address. That's why he's looking for members, I guess. Guys, how does Chod not know where the WWW address is yet? I mean, okay, fine. The individual gates that we see all over the internet may not be their specific address, but why has he not started there? I mean, this is obviously leading up to us going into the Undernet where the WWW address must be, but still. Welcome to Scilab, who cares? All of this isn't helping at all. What we do at the, we at the Scilab are doing our best to find the WWW server address so we can stop the war. Guys, it's not that hard. They're all over the internet. In order to get the address of the WWW server, we first need to go to the Undernet. Finally, somebody who knows what they're talking about. At least that's what we think. Good, good. Go on that. Who knew? The shady terrorist organization that commits all of their crime almost exclusively on the cyberspace being hosted on the Undernet? What a thought. Alright. Oh, apparently we can go to multiple floors here. Now that we've done that bit of the game. Dr. Hikari isn't in, but apparently he'll be in later. There's just nothing to do here. Alright, fine. I guess Chod went to Dentown, right? So we gotta go back to Dentown. We still haven't figured out where that guy lost his money. That bothers me. Is it not a quest we can actually do? Is it just like him saying random things? I don't know. Where to? PICD to down, of course. Wait, what am I saying? We need to go to Dentown. Good thing elementary kids ride for free! Man, you imagine the state of national security? Where the state of national security would be if elementary school students couldn't ride the Metro line for free? LAN would have never stopped any of these crimes. Let's just take a moment to thank our public transportation workers. You're calling me a WW... Chod, really? How rude. If you're a WWW member, then you know about the Undernet. Tell me now! I said I don't know anything about the WWW. Ah, another false lead. How will I get into the Undernet? Huh? You again. I'm busy here. Leave me alone. What's your problem? I heard you were having problems, so I just came to help. Why would I ever need your help? Out of my way. I don't know, buddy, because our Navi kicked your Navi's butt. What a jerk. Hey, Lan. Yeah? I don't want to help Chod, but we have to stop the endgame. Wait, how does Lan know it's called the endgame? Oh, right, because during the re-education scene, I think they called it the endgame. Megaman, let's try to find the WWW server's address. Okay, first we'll need to get into the Undernet. Chod just said that any WWW member should know how. Oh, Higsby! We could talk to Higsby, he would know. I love having an inside man. Hopefully it won't bring up too many painful memories for— Gosh darn roadblocks, what's the point? They could have gotten rid of the roadblocks after the, stupid crosswalk! I don't have road rage, I have pedestrian rage. Alright. Let's go talk to the guy who lost his money again, because I'm going to lose my mind if I don't figure out how he... What can I do? If I don't get the money, I can't pay my employees, and then my company will be ruined. What are the security companies doing about this? I never should have made an account near the Metro line. Near the Metro line? Wait a minute, isn't the Metro line online? Like, yeah, we had to go online to clear up the virus for the Metro line. Tell you what, let's go talk to Higsby, and then we'll jack into Lan's computer and go surf the web. Higsby, come on, I don't want chips. Oh, you do? You have to run around and talk to him on the other side. I didn't think that was gonna work. I thought this was I thought I was wrong. You want to inside the Undernet, huh? Okay, huh. Thanks to you, I got out of the WWW, huh? To thank you, I'll get you into the Undernet, huh? Click, clank, beep. I sent you codes to your pet, huh? Lan got Higsby memo. Go towards Dentown in the net, huh? The access point's there. Use the code on that memo, huh? That'll get you in, huh? Alright, thanks, Higsby. There's no access point. Okay. Thought maybe he'd say something different. Let's roll our dice. We can't. Don't have enough chips. Sad face. Later on that gets much better because of the 5-chip limit. It's a lot more likely that you'll have multiples of chips. Okay. I mean, realistically, we could get rid of all of our cannon chips because we're never going to use them, but I don't know. It bothers me. You never know. You never know when you're going to want to create a mock deck with bad chips. And if we put them all into the trader, we won't be able to do that. Isn't this how video games work? I do think it's really funny, though, because apparently we are just going to go on the internet where those www gates are and just put this code in. It's not like Chod spending, you know, half a second on the internet wouldn't have seen this thing. He's just so busy on his work. He doesn't surf the web anymore. You, WWW pin, all others be gone. The WWW pin, huh? Megaman, let's deal with that. Wait, what? We have that pin. What? I thought we had this. Apparently I'm wrong. Higsby memo, accessing WWW's net links C level. Poor Higsby, he wasn't even a main contender in the ranks of the WWW. I'm getting better at saying that, have you noticed? WWW. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We're going to go down here and check out the merchant and probably sweep him out of any and all things that we could possibly ever want from him. We've passed him quite a few times, scooped up most of anything we would have needed, but we'll go ahead and just buy a wide sword K, a hammer H. I don't know if we need a cannon C or not, but we'll buy one. Go ahead and buy a recovery C. I think we already have a spreader I, but we'll buy one just in case. So now we're guaranteed to know that we have one of each of those chips, so... should the need ever arise, probably never will, but who knows, could be important if we ever go for some of those chip advances to get them into our library. One day we'll go after them. Today is not that day. Nope. No? This way? Yeah, this way. So we have to keep an eye out for that guy's money near wherever the metro line is. I can't quite remember even where on the internet that was, though. We did jack in to go find that, though, right? It was like over here, I think. You said words, Navibot, but I didn't really listen to them. I do know that we have Miu's address, so we should be able to... access another part of the internet that we weren't able to get to before. Could be that that's where we need to go in order to acquire access to the internet. I suppose it'll be good to do some fights against these knights. We really didn't get any aqua swords or fire swords of any usable quantity. So having to pass through here again and fighting them should at least, there we go, give us access to a couple more swords. So maybe today is even the day we will build that deck. Maybe. Probably not. I keep saying it and we never do. Oh, Woodman, you are a... what's the equivalent of a god in Netrunner, or in Battle Network universe? This really isn't one. A base send? Yes, you are a base send. Yeah, that joke doesn't really work. Crossgun K? Amazing. You know, for once, we would rather there be multiple of these knights so we could get a better busting level. But I guess, oh, as long as they're handing out Fire Sword B's, I guess we can't complain. B isn't the best letter right now, but again, remember all... Ooh, who are you? You gotta remember all those episodes ago, in the beginning, like episode 1, where I was like, B's are OP. So they fit into that B motif. How could you possibly have seen me steal that money? Awesome, this is the guy. So you think you can stop me, eh? Prepare to be deleted. Great, great. We're gonna actually be able to help this guy out. For a moment I thought maybe it was just a random NPC talking, like there wasn't actually anything we could do. Anyway, double Woodmen will bring this down to 100 HP each right off the bat, and then from there I don't even know if there's a point in using our Buster. We will try to drop them down to 70 each, that way if we have to, we can... Oh, yeah, we'll just get hit too. That way if we have to, we can kill them with a spreader. Or a heater, rather. Yeah, because we don't have anything better, so we can just heater this. Pity we got hit. Gonna kill our busting level. But whatever. 8. Luh. Alright, so that guy hopefully got his money back. We'll go check in on him in a bit. Still not done exploring the internet, though. Definitely want to see if... Oh, we might get a howitzer here. Howitzer H, I believe, is what that guy wanted. Oh, the knight is stuck. Look at that. He can't move through the howitzer, so he won't move forward. He's coded to move horizontally to match Megaman's position, but because he can't, he won't move forward. That's great. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't get a howitzer, but oh well. Yep, nope, nothing. We already went this way, didn't we? Let's try going straight across. Here we go, this is what we want to see. What's an S ranking get us as far as fire swords go? Fire Sword F, maybe? Fire, flame. All tend to be F words. It's not what I meant. Okay. So what? We won in like point... I'm gonna say 5 seconds. 0.5. Oh, terrible. 0.9. Fire Sword N? The heck is a Fire Sword N? Okay, there wasn't even a path to go over there. Alright, let's just go back the way we came. But seriously, what the heck do you do with a Fire Sword N? Okay, so this is nifty. We should be able to kill both of these guys. Just kidding. I was gonna say, we're gonna be able to kill both of them because wave dealing water damage is gonna deal 180 to Mr. Fire Knight guy. And again, we get that Fire Sword B. The game is just throwing them at us, and I'm okay with that. I will not complain. Another piece of the broken internet. As we slaughter the Mentor with their older brother's chips. Right or left? Oh. Okay, we've probably already been here, haven't we? It's okay, we'll explore this. Maybe we'll find some neat chip data. Or a vendor. Although I think we already talked to this vendor. This is the vendor where we got the wood chip from. Not the greatest draw, not the worst. Should be able to... Nope. Okay. We gotta line this up so we hit both the B-tank and the cannon. Yeah, that wasn't the best. Got the crossbomb, I guess. I am a net merchant. Want to see my wares? Okay, what did we need? It was an M Cannon K, right? That kid wanted? The groovy kid. We don't really need this. Why is everyone selling garbage? Why are they selling X panels? Wide Sword S, okay, that's better than a Wide Sword K. Sure, we'll buy one from you. We'll buy this Hammer I. I don't know why. I don't really want an M Cannon L. We'll buy this HP memory and then just move on. You might be thinking, Chezni, why don't we buy everything else? Well, it's because I'm pretty sure we're going to run into an armor salesman and we're going to need to have quite a bit of dosh. Quite a bit of dosh to buy that armor. That moment when you draw 5 unique chips and you can't select more than one of any of them. See, in Netrunner, that would generally speaking be a good thing. You want 5 different cards, because that probably means you have 5 different tools. And if 2 of them are economy cards and 3 of them are ice, now I want to play Netrunner. None of them are agendas, because that sometimes does happen, and you're lucky enough not to have a starting hand with them. Of course, those are the games where the runner steals 5 agendas off the top of R&D. I'm going to stop talking about games that... Go watch some of the Netrunner commentary I've done if you have no clue what I'm talking about. It might give you a picture. Otherwise, back to Battlenetwork. This is a varied assortment of enemies. We have a level 2 B-Tank, level 2 Metar, and still that level 1 Lightning guy. Don't know what his name is. We're gonna call him Needler. Oh, the B-Tank didn't die. How dare he? I can't remember what it's called, but there's a level 3 version of the B-Tank. I mean, it might just be B-Tank 3, but... Oh, there's another pathway over here. Huh. Well, I kind of want to go back because I don't... Did we fully explore this area? But I'm also nervous because I'm afraid I won't remember how to find this. Let's just keep going. I'm sure we can... I'm sure we'll need to travel the internet again. Oh, well, that's not suspicious. Yeah, I wonder where the www lives. That the moment the villains put a giant sign that just says WWW bad guys are this way. Alright, so I think we can do this. We're gonna take a step down and nope. Thought maybe we could get both shots off before that thing dashed at us, but no. Still a mine 1. This guy has to say WWW server? It's not around here. If that's what you're looking for, you should go back. We're kind of looking for it, but I'm also kind of looking for a merchant. You know what? Forget it. We'll look for merchants later. Let's go to the WWW server. Entrance to the WWW personnel only. But we have Higsby. Hey, come on, we have Higsby's memo here. What is this nonsense? Do we have to use it? No, it just says access net links. It's so obviously a WWW server. Oh, for a second there I thought we might have triggered a boss. We need to keep an eye out for that. Weird places that you might not always walk over, because those are going to be the places that trigger the scripted boss fights. In fact, we should save the game, just in case we run into one and it kicks our butt. Nope, nothing in those corners. Oh, we get a bagworm. Okay, bagworms are annoying. Yeah, because they do that. They also give you a weird chip, leaf shield, I think it is? No! Oh, they give you wood tower in this one. Okay, that makes a certain amount of sense. Considering that, yeah, okay. Considering that we have fire tower and aqua tower, right? I think, somewhere around here. Yeah. Alright, that's cool. So now we have wood tower. Huh. And it is stronger. It's interesting that even though the elements must be... Well, there's no lightning tower to my knowledge, though. Sorry, what I'm trying to get at is that the elements are not equal. They're not, like, if you want more damage, you're just going to go with wood tower. But if you want fire tower, you're only going to deal 200 against something that's weak to it. Whereas wood tower, you're going to deal the full 280. Still doesn't help us against Sharkman, though. Oh, another path? Wow, we're deep. It doesn't tell you where you are in this one. This is pretty deep in the net. I doubt that this area has anything to do with the WWW. I kind of agree with you, Lan. Let's go back. Huh. He says the same thing here, though. We ran into Color Man. Okay. Well, Color Man wasn't too bad if I remember correctly. Plus we have a lot of Sonic Waves in the deck, so we should probably be fine. Problem is we still have that wood armor, which means the fire tower is going to deal double damage to us. So we're going to need to watch out for that. Shouldn't be that hard to dodge, though. Yeah, and this is super cool. Because our Sonic Waves pierce through things, we really don't have to worry about these things blocking him. And of course, Woodman is also going to pierce. Overall, we should get a decent grade on this. It's a pity that it won't matter, though. Grading never matters against the V2 and the V1, since you're just guaranteed to get the V1 chip on the V2 deletion. Alright, this should be over. I'm gonna say a busting level of 9. Hey! There's a Color Man chip. What does Color Man even do? Towers of Aqua and Fire. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's too unclear to me what that means, and I'm not really sure how to gauge the usefulness of that. It counts as a neutral chip, but would the attacks actually be Aqua and Fire? I mean, that would kind of put a neat little twist on the attack, because it would be super effective against 2 of the 4 elemental types. I don't know. If we ever find more color men floating around, we'll grind them to get their chip and see if it's ever useful. Uh-oh. Here's our first aura. Aura, 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 aura. No, not that kind of aura. So the aura is 10 HP, so we're going to bring down that aura, and then we're going to go ahead and use Woodman. Now you can get around this a couple different ways. You can use the opposite element of the aura, which I believe will instantly drop the aura, as well as hurting the monster underneath. So if we used an Elix sword, it would drop the aura and deal the 120. Well, 240 to this guy, I believe. Or is it? I don't know if these guys are actually Aqua Element. I think their aura is just Aqua Element. So I don't think they take double damage, do they? Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. Anyway, we're gifted the Aura L. Unfortunately, we're just never going to use that. I could see this maybe being useful in a PvP fight, but not really. In a PvP fight, this would block your opponent's buster damage, but they would just charge up their buster and shoot you and then drop the aura. So, not really that useful of a chip, and every other virus enemy in the game deals more than 10 damage, so yeah, not much point in using it. I don't know what these guys are. They're scaring me a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay. So they do have a chip equipped called Stone Bod. That's when they're gray, you see that they only take 1 damage. They of course drop that Stone Bod when they attack. I'm not sure how to dodge their hammer shockwave yet. We might have to just move forward at just the right time as the wave passes through. Seems similar to a chip that would be later called Zeus Hammer, although Zeus Hammer deals 200 damage to everything on the screen, including yourself, I believe. Color Man randomly spawns here. Okay, so this is not only the location of Color Man's ghost, but also the location of Color Man himself. Which, I know that sounds a little weird, but sometimes isn't always the case. Sometimes where you fight the scripted Navi is not necessarily where you find the Navi. This is Color Man V3, which means we do stand to get a chip from him. Possibly V2. Probably not the V3. I don't think we're going to be able to delete him quick enough. Yeah, there's no way we can delete him quick enough with these chips. Again, we're going to have to really pay attention to that fire tower. It's going to be the one that hurts the most. This is looking like it's going to be over, though. Pretty soon. It's going to hit him with this one charge shot. If we can just time it. There we go. The 2 Dino Waves will be enough. Seven, yeah, not great. I wish... So in the other games, when you hit start, it tells you where you are in the bottom right corner. It doesn't do that in this one. Does it tell us on the save screen? No. So we have no way of knowing where we are right now. We gotta remember, though, that this is the place where Color Man pops up. Because when the time comes to actually get his chip, this is where we need to go to get it. How do you kill Color Man quickly? Probably the same way you kill Skull Man. Both of those guys have 200 HP, and both of them are neutral element, which means you can't play the element game against them. So Skull Man's chip probably is going to be pretty much a kingpin in acquiring our neutral Navi chips, would be my guess. Ring Zap 1. Useless. Oh, is that it? Did we explore the whole place? Maybe. Okay, we're gonna have to time this. Because I don't think we can get both shockwaves out in time. Nope. Ruined it. Ruined the timing, didn't dodge the attack either. Maybe this will be quick enough. Yep. Going for the early shockwave right when he moved out of Stone Bod in the hopes of being able to pull both of them off at the same time, but no. It was not meant to be. Oh no, we have that singular zap ring in our deck. Or, sorry, ring zap. Such a clunky name. We need to remove that. We don't need either of those guys as chips, so we're good. Yeah, I guess that's just it for this part of the internet. So we'll move on and go further. I know Lan said not to, but we don't care. We're gonna go out and explore. We're talking humans. We want to go see what's out there. Being able to move on to areas from here depends on how well you fight. Best not to show your back to the enemy around here. Interesting. How well we fight. I don't really know what that means. Alright, so we have more guys with the bubble shields. Okay, we'll just drop those. 5. Oh, they have higher health bubble shields. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. We can still do this. I don't know what shields they have, but I think they had a little more than 10 HP, which is normally how much the bubble shield has. I don't know why I was saying 5. But, yeah, okay. Bubble Wrap. That's what it's called. Bubble Wrap. Aqua Wall comes back if damaged. Doesn't tell us the actual HP, though. No, we don't even have a Bubble Wrap 1. I know we already said this, but the trick to Bubble Wrap is identical to the trick with Aqua Aura. You just hit him with a lightning attack and it'll pierce through. Psst, hey kid, want to see my stash? Heck yeah, we do, buddy. Oh, here it is, Aqua Armor, 30,000. Oh, we had plenty of money. I guess I didn't need to worry. A Steel A. It's not a Steel S, but it's still a Steel. That power-up's looking a little tasty too, but I don't know. What is A? What does the letter A synergize with? We really want the Steel S. There's got to be a Steel S, right? Here we go. We have one Steel A. But what does A... Are there any good swords with A that we have? There's a hammer A, but you can get nearly the same effect with a wide sword. In fact, you can get the same effect with a wide sword, more or less. Deals more damage, it just doesn't break obstacles. Nothing else, though. Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't need the Steel A. Not yet. There's nothing we can do with it. We'll go ahead and take the power up, I guess. It's so expensive, but I want to charge faster. Alright. We'll go ahead and equip. I don't think it matters. This is kind of the problem with Megaman Battlenetwork 1. It really doesn't matter what armor you have equipped, sadly. As long as you have A armor equipped. It's not like it changes your attack. It doesn't, it has so little effect on the game, is really the problem. Also, I don't know what the thing in the back is. We're running into a lot of enemies now that won't appear in later Battle Network games, and I'm really unfamiliar with them. If I had to guess, I'd say that that's a satellite enemy, because there's a search satellite chip, or variants of it in later games. It's this Rattan that's really going to be trouble, though. Yep, it is the search enemy. Alright, so you see there, oh my goodness. Probably should have opened up with Woodman. That's okay, we'll do it now. The Rattan is danger, the bubbler thing is defensive, and right up front, which makes it annoying. This'll at least sweep the field. It won't kill the thing in the back. Yeah, so this is a search virus. You'll want to remember it for the later games, essentially. Because variants of the search chip appear. But interestingly, must be inspired by this original virus. So this is kind of like the progenitor. Wait, checking your bravery level. Bravery level satisfactory. You may proceed. What? Oh, okay. We'll come back to that in just a second. I want to go see what's over here. What the heck? Well, there's more doors. Never mind. Let's go. Let's ignore that and go through the bravery door. Oh, and one of these ice dudes. Are they just normal enemies now? They move, right? Yeah, so we can line up a nice ice shot. Oh gosh, we're getting shot at. No, don't see us. Gosh, no. Failure on multiple fronts. See, like these are fun enemy designs. I like how these function, especially the search bot. It really makes you move. The search bot coupled with a bunch of the other enemies makes for really fun interactions on the board. Here, the results are more important than the battle. Gotta get as many as you can. Huh. That virus did say we had to, like, fight to get through. Maybe we had to fight and get a high enough busting level, but here he's saying the results are more important than the battle. So, do we have to fight lots of battles to get through this door? Or do we need to get a high busting level? I don't actually know because I don't know what the criteria is here. Oops. Oops. So these are the O-bomb guys. The guys whose bombs cover the entire, it's a 3x3 grid. So don't stand in the middle. Big bomb. Big bomb O, that's why I called them O-bombs. Yep. If you were going to use any of the bomb chips, this is the only acceptable one. It's still not amazing, but I can respect a chip that does 90 damage to everything on the screen. Just, you know, toss it out there, 90 damage. There's better ways to deal damage, but there are certainly worse. And I hate these guys, because they have so much HP. One good Elixord would take them out, though. Yeah, I think it's a little disappointing that Mega Man's Buster, I don't think it ever changes in this one. Oh, we got the chip. Ice Cube. What's this do? Creates an ice cube. Brilliant. Can't imagine why you would ever want that. Well, did you collect enough? Nope. Go get more. Huh. Go get more what? Or it could be the chips. You have to have a certain number of chips to get through that door. A little tough to tell. The criteria is a little dodgy. Well, we don't need either of these guys as chips, so we don't really care about this fight. I don't think we'll ever be putting Ice Cube in the deck. Seems really bad. Ice Cube L. Maybe there's something important to that L letter. Oh, and level 3 of the Ghost. Okay. We'll just take him out right off the bat, otherwise he'll heal the knight and just generally be a nuisance. Alright, did we have a 120? Maybe, maybe not. Not really sure. That seems to be it for this area, so we'll just go ahead and leave. We'll backtrack and see if there's anything important behind us. Kind of funny that these snowman polar bears were like a mini boss, weren't they? Now they're just a regular enemy. And they weren't that hard as a mini boss. So it kind of makes sense that they would be a regular enemy. A lot of junk chips. One of each. Bet we can do this with a Dino Wave. Maybe they'll all move into the middle and we can just snipe them all. Beautiful. Beautiful. Still not good enough for the game, though. 8,000 Zenny. Not too bad. Nothing in the corners. Alright, another one of these. This time we get the double Woodman. Fortunately, it will only be a double delete, due to the one in the back only having 90. Very nice colors, though. It's interesting, there's always been Fire Sword, Aqua Sword, and Elix Sword, but you never, to my knowledge, run into an Electricity Knight. They just don't exist. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that we need more chips in our library before this door will let us through. So we'll come back here later after we've collected more stuff. So I think we... Oh, pardon me. Shouldn't be yawning. I think we need to go this way. Which is where we were going to go before we found this fancy door. No, crap. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh, come on. You didn't see us. He totally did. I'm pretty bad at dodging... Sorry, dodging the search. I like it. It's an aggressive enemy that doesn't just deal a million damage that's undodgeable or something. The damage it deals is quite low. It's just aggressive. I like the aggression. It forces the player to move, forces the player to dodge. It's a good enemy. These bears are boring. They're not that bad. I think the bears are more interesting when they're paired with other things. Like when they're paired with one of the search enemies. Yeah, where are we? Again, it's so hard to know where you are because every part of the internet looks exactly the same. It's like friggin' Internet Kansas up in here. We got targeted. We're gonna have to start running the moment this ends. Or we have to not walk into that aqua tower. Crap. No! Thought we made it that time. We'll just keep moving, it'll be fine. Surely we can move fast enough to get out of its way, right? I'm just doing it wrong. That would be my guess. Oh, what's this? Checking your bravery level. Bravery level satisfactory. Oh, okay. Guess we're brave enough. I don't even know what that means. You can't get by this area just by deleting virus. You gotta do it with style. Okay. Cowards will never make it through here. Alright. Well, we've killed plenty of viruses with style. Wonder if we have to have X number of S rankings. Also, I love the green on that virus back there. So I don't understand. I mean, we've had an S ranking before. Do we have to get X number of S ranks? And we can't run away. We literally have never ran away from a single fight. We don't put the escape chip in the deck. What are those little bees? What the? Hey, oh my goodness, they healed all the way. Hey, stop that. Okay, we clearly have to approach these bees from a different direction. They're not bees, they're mosquitoes. Hey, stop that! Okay. We just have to hit them and then move. Or do that. And that was a fun enemy. Checking your busting technique. Busting technique unsatisfactory. Those without sufficient technique may not pass. Would you like to start over? And now back with you. Wow! Okay, so if we get too low of a busting level, we get kicked out. That's fun. So we just have to play better. Not get hit by the mosquitoes. Oh boy. Could have gone better. So what do you think the threshold is? It's probably like oh no, I didn't select the second chip. Okay, we'll just have to do a charge shot. What do you think the threshold is though? Like a busting level of 5 or higher? We're about to find out. Got a Tri-Lance, new chip. Is that enough? Yeah. Game's gonna let us keep going. Okay. So we know we can get a 6. Which isn't too bad. I think we can manage higher than a 6 on all these fights. Or higher than a 5, rather. This will be a little tricky. I'm not sure the best way to do this. I feel like the double heaters is probably the way to go. Yeah, I think that was good. Good enough. We're back at the beginning? No, we're on the second level. Or the lower level, I should say. Yeah, I'm just saying, game, you could just give us 2 woodmen at the beginning of every fight, and I would not complain. Alright, we'll take 1 woodman. This will hopefully redeem that hit we took. I think the simultaneous deletion here will offset the loss. Hopefully give us, yeah, I'm gonna say a 6. Maybe a 7. And 8. Yeah, bet you didn't sign up for this, did you? Chezni guesses what virus level he'll get. Cloudy. Fool me once, right? I guess that second time it was my fault. Cloudier. I think later they call this mid-cloud and heavy cloud, but apparently in this one it's just cloudy and cloudier. We're accessing a lot of 10,000 Zenny. Okay. That's a lot of money. Anyway, we're accessing a lot of chips here, or a lot of data, I should say. I haven't really found any chips though, although with 10,000 Zenny, we're right on our way to buying another armor. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with buying them. They impact the game so little. I think it's just because this is the only game where you can buy them. They feel important. I want the collection, the full suite. All elemental armor. We're gonna take a chance and go on Dino Wave here. We're gonna completely blow the Dino Wave. Crap. That wasn't very good. We were close on that one. Thought for a second we might get lower than a 6. Oh shoot, we're going back the way we came. Do we have any good lightning chips? There seem to be a fair amount of water enemies here. Oh shoot. Certainly an interesting combination of enemies. Duo, I should say. Oh no! We're definitely getting lower than a 6 now. I think the only thing that might save us is if we draw... No. I was gonna say draw a woodman and simultaneously delete them, but I don't think... I think this is bad. No matter what we do. 4. Wow, they're gonna let us stay in. I would not have guessed that. They had pity on us. Hopefully that cloudy guy lowered low enough to get hit by the wood towers. Maybe. Yeah. This is the last path, right? Like the last... Oh, what's this? Checking your busting technique. Busting technique satisfactory. Alright guys, we passed. Congratulations. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into by going further, but we're certainly going to find out. This is becoming the day that Lan got extremely sidetracked while on his way to cheer up his arch-rival Chod. Oh. Checkmated again. Oh no! The cloud jumped over the wood tower. Oh, hey, you can't go on from here. Play around as much as you like, though. Alright. Let's save the game before something jumps out and kills us. Ooh, is that a vendor? I hope it's a vendor. We'll go with heater here. Fire's a little quicker. I feel a little more comfortable with it. Oh, this is a... What the... This is a bigger one. Psst, hey kid, want to see my stash? Sure, buddy. Getting 1 and 2, not particularly useful to us. Ice Punch... Not really exciting. We'll take the power-up and leave. Oh, second power-up? We'll have to remember that you are here. Can we increase this further? We can. Which one do we do? Charge or attack? We'll go with attack. Alright, so that's it for attack. We're maxed out. Oh, this guy! This is the guy we get that snake chip from that I was talking about eons ago. No, I'm bad. Yeah! Snake Egg! So, like, Snake Egg V3 is, like, crazy high tier. For the dumbest reasons, if I remember. He opened his mouth and shot out a shockwave? Oh wow, we got his chip. Snake Egg. Cool. Yeah, so let's see what this actually does. Yeah, Squirming Snake Attack. You don't use this chip because you think squirming snakes are cool. You use this chip because it deals 130 damage at level 1. The V3 version, I'm almost certain, deals 200. That's just a normal chip, guys. I think that's what's so crazy. I think they needed to lower the damage way down on that. Or just make the damage on other chips make more sense. Either or. These are our grenade guys. We gotta be really careful. I don't like this. At all. I never know what to do in these situations. Didn't we do the math? Don't they have a 1 in 3 chance of summoning something that will hurt us? In the middle there? I think. So we can just roll the dice and hope, because 1 in 3 is kind of sporting. It's not great. It's not terrible, though. I wouldn't want to bet my life on 1 in 3. But I'll bet my video game life on a 1 in 3, right? don't like this. I have a feeling we're going to take a lot of damage here. Oh, no. Okay, so how do you dodge this guy's attacks? Ooh, we're really close to dying. That's concerning. Oh no, we died. When did we save? Did we get the snake chip? We don't have the snake chip anymore. No, where are we? We're not even that far. These viruses mean business. Anyway, I'm sad. I'm sad because now we have to find the snake chip again, but I guess I should just be happy we aren't further back. That was our second death, wasn't it? Against Zeus Hammer guy. If that's even what they're called. Yeah, because... wait. But we didn't buy the power-up. Okay, so we're more or less back to where we were now. Sort of. Good enough. Good enough. Woodman, where are you? I am starting to feel the strain of having a deck filled with Sonic Waves and Dino Waves, though. I don't think they're cutting it anymore. We definitely need to make the next kind of upgrade jump. Oh, come on! How does it know? It knows where I'm going to move. Alright, so we'll sweep this area and see if there's anything else, aside from a vendor with some power-ups that we can find in here. I think the guy at the beginning said that there wasn't any other... you couldn't go any further? Ooh, these leaf guys are probably grass, aren't they? I get it! They are grass! They're grass because they're supposed to be camouflaging. They're supposed to be little army men that are hiding under bushes. Hiding from... I don't know, the military or something. Okay, now I understand. They're supposed to be looking inconspicuous, even though they're extremely conspicuous. And that's why they're weak to fire, because they're using the leaves as their camouflage. I get it. Who came up with that design? Even now that I understand it, it seems silly to me. So we could wait and try to time our... still not going to get that timing right. You can say we could wait and try and time our waves to hit the statue when it comes out of stone bod form, but instead we're going to do this instead. Try to focus on dodging here. There we go, we did it. Okay, and there's plenty of time after you dodge that you can go ahead and hit him with something. Ah, didn't do it right that time. But I think that's the ticket. I think you dodge and then attack, instead of attacking and then dodging. Nope. Chance at another snake egg. Maybe 2 lucky Dino Waves will get it? Maybe? Hey, there we are. Come on. Oh. Next time. Night Sword! Yes! Night Sword, guys. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. I'm inspired now. Really, really excited. A Night Sword is a huge, huge step in the right direction. Die, you stupid statue. Ah, too slow. I think, like, I'm not hitting the button too slow, I'm trying to time it too slow in my head. The timing needs to be quicker. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to time it on this one, otherwise we're gonna die. Nope. Definitely leaves something to be wanted there. Hopefully we can kill this one before he swings the hammer. Okay. This leaves us to focus on dodging this one. There we go. Much, much better. Yeah, we should save the game after getting that Knight Sword before I die and lose it again. I feel like Woodman has been scared. I feel like we've gotten very few Woodmen lately. Oh, the diagonal grenade? Really? How are you gonna be like that? Oh my goodness. Even Heater won't kill it. Yeah, our chip's damage is severely wanting. Ugh, the 3 virus busting. I've really been enjoying these stronger viruses though. I feel like this is the first part of the game in a long time that we've been forced to interact with the enemies in meaningful and intelligent ways. I think this really is kind of the part, or a part of Battle Network 1 where you get to see a lot of the creativity of what can be part of the game. And kind of wish it would have been more of a part of the game at some of the dungeons we've just done. I really feel like the stoplight dungeon and the electricity dungeon were low points in Battle Network 1. I think conceptually they're interesting. And getting to stop a bus as it's traveling with your friend on it is a pretty cool concept. But in practice, it was really kind of boring. Especially because the dungeon was just filled with the same enemies we'd already fought. Same with the lightning dungeon, except that it had a couple new enemies, but they weren't that interesting. And their chips weren't super interesting. I mean, Wave is good. I'm glad we got Wave, but even it in and of itself, it isn't like a super high impact chip with a lot of risk and reward or anything like that. I don't know. Probably just overanalyzing this. Oop, chance at another snake egg. We'll have to see if we get it. Oh, that was not the right direction. Neither was that. I suppose we will try this again in round 2. You know, one of these days I will aim. I keep predicting his movement to be one direction, and then he ends up moving in the other. Wow. Got the snake egg off that. We'll take it. In the library. Locked. Sealed. Preserved. Is there a reason for us to go this way? Did we already go this way? I think we already went this way. I guess we didn't get any Typhoon chips. Or whatever these guys drop. Can't be Typhoon, it must be something else. Probably shouldn't have done that. I should have just used Woodman to get the double delete. Hey, got it anyway. Hurricane. Alright, so let's take a look at Hurricane. Alright. 30 and a 5-hit Twister. So it's going to deal 150 damage. That's significantly better than the version 1 of that. Where is Typhoon? Here we go. Way better. Like almost twice the damage. Not quite. See, I would be tempted to use a chip that dealt 30 damage 5 times. And if memory serves and the last one truly is 8 times, I would definitely use a chip to hit someone 8 times for 30 damage, because you add 1 attack plus 10 to that, and suddenly you're dealing... Sorry, I can't do math and concentrate at the same time, apparently. What's 30 times 8? What's 3 times 8? 160? And then 4 times 8 is, no, 3 times 8 is... mind can't work. 3 times 8 is 24. So it's 240? Is that for real? 240? Hold up. There's a saying, never do math on stream. Never do math on anything where you're being recorded. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 5 is 15, so 150. And then 3 times 8 would be, yeah, 240. So if you add 10 to the base damage of the chip, you're dealing 4 times 5, so you're dealing 200. The problem is, though, is that the snake egg already deals 200, and you don't have to add anything to it. Oh, and it squiggles across the screen and goes after your enemy. And it's also... Yeah, I think that's it. It doesn't require 2 chips. I think that's the big selling point. It doesn't require 2 chips to be better. Then again, we haven't seen any attack plus 10s in this game. Do they not exist in Battle Network 1? They might not. We've already gone this way. I don't know why I keep going in circles. We just need to go. We need to turn around and go back. Oh, this was a mistake. I got greedy and thought I would try to time this, and that was not wise. At all. Okay. We're gonna get out alive? It wasn't pretty, though. Could've been worse. Let's just get out of here. Alright, so we've gone deep into the undernet. We managed to find a couple vendors. Found a couple neat chips. Night Sword. Very excited for that. Hopefully one day we shall build a proper sword deck. Looks like B's and S's are our go-to letters for that right now. I feel like we've gotten a lot of L's as well, but what do we do with L's? L's is recovery land, if I remember correctly. But random chips in L. Yeah, a lot of recovery chips in L for some reason. Ice Cube. So random. Not a fan of L. But we certainly managed to explore deeper into whatever part of the internet this is. Oh, that mine is going to make things very annoying. Okay, I think it's in the top... It's in this one. We'll let this mosquito fly over it, yeah. Steel? What? The mine layer uses steel? That's interesting. I suppose that would be fewer squares for you to be able to move to avoid the mine. So I was wrapping this up, but I kind of just want to make sure that we didn't miss anything over here. Let's exit this area and then we'll close out for the day. Otherwise, I have a feeling when I pick up from here, I'm not going to remember what we were doing. I'm just going to be lost. Double Woodman. This was a nice Double Woodman battle. I say nice. I was complaining about Woodman earlier. Tri-Lance. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Yeah, we really need to revisit the deck and just probably get rid of all of these Sonic Waves. We can keep the Dino Waves in, I suppose. They're not the worst thing to have around. The piercings make it okay. Especially in certain matchups, like against things like Color Man. But overall, I think the damage output is just far too low right now. Where are we now? Yeah, we're still deep into the net, so Land doesn't think this is where the WWW is. Sonic Waves are also really bad against these guys. Dino Waves aren't really any better. You can time it like that so that you get a hit off, but Sonic Waves are definitely worse for that. Got a Rattan too. Nice. Another chip for the bin. Of course, a Woodman will always sweep Rattans out. Woodman's big problem is 100 damage is going to quickly also become too low. It's kind of already too low, or it was too low when we were in the super deep part of the internet. Especially against the enemies that had like 250 HP. That's just so much HP. Like these guys. Woodman, Dino Wave, all of those things aren't terribly exciting in this kind of a matchup. Oh gosh. You know what? You know what? You can all just go die. Oh, he knocked us out of, I forgot, our Buster does 80 damage now. When it's fully charged, we can just outright kill the Fire Tower dudes. Anyway, we got knocked out of using our chip, so we lost it. Is this a vendor? Did we talk to this guy? We must have. He has like nothing. Yeah, he's the Steel A guy. More bubble dudes. I think we already got Bubble Wrap 2. We somehow missed out on Bubble Wrap 1. Little annoying. Perhaps we'll encounter that randomly at some point and acquire it. Yeah, I'm not really terribly excited to get more Bubble Wraps. We never did get the Howitzer. Crossgun F, what's the point? We are really unexcited to fight these guys because we don't need more ice cubes. What do you suppose the B means? Just bear? The world needs to know. Lance still thinks we're too deep into the net. More bagworms. We already got the bagworm chip, so we don't really need to worry about it. Also, there probably isn't a level 2 or 3 version of the bagworm. Similarly, because there isn't a level 2 or 3 version of the wood tower guy or the aqua tower guy, and so on and so forth. I guess we'll fight Color Man one more time. 3 woodmen aren't the worst way to open up, especially because that's going to clear the path for 3 new chips on the next rotation. Dealing 80 with our Buster. We're also wearing Elic armor, or Aqua armor now, so we don't need to worry about either of the towers. Neither of them are going to be meaningful in regards to dealing more damage. Overall, this fight was going really well, and then we drew this hand. This is not a good hand. I'm not going to say we could have gotten an S ranking on this, but we were gearing up to get one. Instead, oh, why did I get hit? If I hadn't gotten hit, I think we would have been fine. Color Man 2. Alright. 110 damage. I'm going to guess that's 240 damage, because it says it hits with a tower of fire and ice. Or fire and water. Alright, finally, we're out of the deep net. We'll go ahead and save the game. So we got quite a bit done today, nothing plot-wise specifically, but we do gotta remember to go and find that guy who lost his money. Make sure that we talk to him on the next go-round. Otherwise, we will continue looking for the www server in the next one. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Take care out there, stay safe from all those viruses. See you in the next one.